everybody? It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. Hope that everybody is doing well here on this Friday evening or wherever you are in the world. Um, we are here to, of course, preview Newcastle United at St. James's Park to host against and face my team, Manchester United, tomorrow, Saturday night, an 8 p.m. kickoff after obviously Man United's, what feels like a loss, even though we drew to Galatasaray midweek, and with Newcastle also drawing to PSG midweek, even though, in my opinion, probably they should have deserved the win with that dodgy handball penalty given, but I digress. Either way, we'll of course talk about that. It's December 1st, so we're literally 3 weeks away from um, New Year's Eve, the year being done, saying bye bye to 2023. Bye bye bye, and hello, good evening, morning to 2024, which will be interesting. So we'll at the end, of course, as we always do, predict the lineup as well as the score, and we'll look a little bit about or onto the games, the other games for this particular month because it's gonna be difficult. December is not gonna be an easy month, but either way, we here before we fully get into the nitty gritty, make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up and as well subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen, shall we? Pick up to Bobby K, who sent in, fist bump, hearts, hearts, hearts a few hours ago. Hope you're doing well, my mate. Do subscribe to his channel, so show him some love. And if I haven't said it before, do feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. And if you are a subscriber, you will ask what I wanted to start now with trying to, put in the community tab a schedule for the upcoming um, content, which I've been inspired by Minute Football and the Big Six to start doing that a bit more. Because me as a viewer myself, I do like when some of my favorite creators do be kind of letting us know what is going to be coming as the upcoming content and all that. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. Big up to Gary. Hope you're doing well. Big up to PJ. Hope you are doing well. Hello, hello, hello. So let's start. I mean, obviously, when it comes to, like I always do when it comes to these match previews, I like to start to talk about the team news. So for Man United, we know Rashford now is fully rested. Um, he was suspended for the game against Galatasaray. So for this game, he is suspended. He'll be ready to go. So that's obviously a good thing. I know he hasn't been performing that well throughout the season. Something ain't right maybe up here. Hopefully, you get the mind right and start performing. We'll have to wait and see. But he'll be back. Anthony did start against Galatasaray, and I realized the thing is I've cooled down a little bit after the match reaction I did. I was very much infuriated and just drained from that game with how it went with Onan and all that. Like I said, my piece. But I did realize I didn't really go like fully in on maybe Anthony, who for me probably had one of his better games, if not best game so far in a Man United shirt. Like he looked good. Um, and Hojlund obviously did start himself. Didn't play. I think he went out about 58 minutes. So he probably will be available for this game as well. We'll have to wait and see. When it comes to the guys that are absent, so obviously Tenag does not expect to have Casemiro nor Lisandro Martinez back this side of Christmas, while Christian Eriksen was still some weeks from returning. When it comes to Mason Mount, he was obviously added into the injury list before the meeting with the Toffees, and Johnny Evans, who did collect his MBE from Buckingham Palace earlier this week. Big up to him. He hasn't played since the 4-3 defeat in Copenhagen on November 8th. So that's almost a month ago now. Um, Youngsters Dan Gore, Joe Hugel, and Kobe Mano have all been included in matchday squads recently, with the latter, obviously, Kobe Mano impressing on Merseyside game and also being introduced for the closing half an hour in Turkey. So he's gotten his Premier League start appearance, also had his Champions League debut. So I do expect Kobe Mano to probably start the game against Newcastle. So we'll talk more about the actual starting 11 later, but I do predict him to start. Ahmad and Malasia, they're yet to feature this season due to long term injuries. And I did hear earlier today there was news about Terrell Malasia um, unfortunately having a setback on his when it comes to his injuries. Another, a step back on the long-term injury. So he might, I don't know if he's potentially going to forego with another what should I say? Another potential surgery, maybe. But yeah, we have to wait and see. But I don't know. Sometimes I'd be forgetting that he still plays for Man United because he's been gone for so long. So that's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'll save this one. Pick up, pick up. Okay, so when it comes to Newcastle team news, we have Matt Ritchie, Emil Kraft are available once more. They haven't been registered for the Champions League, while Lewis Miley, that kid has been very much impressing a lot of people, myself included, in that central midfield role in the absence of Sean Longstaff, Sandro Tonali, and Joe Willock. Obviously, all of those are not available. Regular starters such as Swen Botman, Dan Burn, and Callum Wilson will miss out, while Harvey Barnes, Jacob Murphy, and Matt Target have also been on the sidelines recently due to injuries. So we know Newcastle, they literally have the most injuries so far in the Prem. It's been, I feel bad for them. I do. I do. But they really did show up against, of course, they slapped up Chelsea last weekend. And now it's going to be us facing them. We haven't really had that much of a great time at St. James's Park, to be honest. I mean, I think last season we lost, might have been 2-0. Probably they could have gotten even more goals, to be very honest. But hey, so this game, I'm not going to sit here and say that I expect to win. We'll, I'll obviously, of course, give my full on prediction at the end. But it's a game that, I do expect will be very difficult, but I fancy us being able to get away from St. James's Park with something. I generally do believe that. But the main question is, okay, so how are we maybe potentially to set up the team? That is the main question. Before we do, though, I do want to answer PJ's Daily's question. Big up everybody. If you want to, get your questions in, do feel free to leave them in the comment section, obviously related to what we're talking about, of course, and I try my best to read them out as we go along. Make sure, once again, not that I'm going to still keep nagging about this every so 10 minutes, because that's not going to be the case, but it is important to try to give the video likes up, because seriously, likes do matter for us content creators. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see. We're literally, I think, 4 subscribers away from 2,400. Yeah, we're 4 subscribers away from 2,400 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you like the vibe, do subscribe. We have a lot of content coming this week, like tomorrow. I literally have two. No, why am I saying two and I got 3 fingers up? 3 streams up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. BJ with the question here. Sophia, what do you think about Varane and Shaw playing together? You know what? I wouldn't mind that. But the fact that we haven't seen much, I mean, Varane did not feature against Galatasaray this week, didn't get any minutes against Everton last weekend. So I'm just wondering, When will we see him? I think prior to that Galatasaray game, there were some images, or I did see one image, one picture, from the training pitch of Varane and Ten Hag looking, to be getting along. And it wasn't like this picture that the media has been painting it to be like, you know, icy and for the relationship to kind of be completely broken. But then again, we still aren't seeing him get many minutes. And to be honest, though, Maguire, since obviously the injury of Lisandro Martinez and um, Varane as well at some points, Maguire got himself an opportunity and he hasn't looked back since. I still do, however, think that he needs to go. Whether it be in January or by the end of this season, he got to go, in my opinion. I think there are better options out there. But he has showed up. I can put my hands up and say he's been good. He's been very good for several weeks now, and he showed up when we needed him to. So when it comes to your particular question here, PJ, I don't know when we'll fully see Varane and Shaw playing together again. I wouldn't mind it at all, but it'll obviously. But I'm trying to think. Are you saying in terms of, because Luke Shaw can play as the left center back if needs be? Okay, he did that last season. Looked very good for several games. I remember that 2-1 game against Man City we won last season, where he played as a left center back. He locked up Hojlund very, very so well. So potentially, you never know. You never know. Um, you never know. Big up to Llewellyn says, big up Sophie. Hope you are well. Away at St. James's Park is always going to be difficult, but I'll be happy with the narrow 2-1 win. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. And big up. I am well. I had to be home from work yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well, but I'm feeling better today, luckily, with more sleep and all that. But thank you. Thank you for asking. And I hope you're feeling well. PJ says, I mean, like to try it. I mean, I wouldn't mind, PJ. I wouldn't mind if we do it because we have seen it work before. But the thing is, though, all I'm saying is I don't know if we will see it. That's the thing. Big up, Ming. It's been a while. Ming, where you been, brother? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well, Ming. Well, says I think everything else knows that Varane plays better with Leacher. Might just be saving him for the last stretch of the campaign. That can also be. You know what? Somebody I feel like mentioned that recently, and I hear that. I wouldn't mind that at all. But the thing is, with Lindelof, I ain't gonna lie, Lindelof against Galatasaray was a bit, it's a bit shaky. But the thing is, though, he probably will be still starting him. If we're gonna be very honest, he probably will continue to start um, Lindelof and Maguire alongside each other, in my opinion. Amrabat, obviously, he played. He also had to be subbed off early on around the 58th minute against Galatasaray, but I did still feel like he played well. Obviously, he got like a yellow card from me. Felt like it was a little bit of a soft yellow card. I felt like the ref was giving away yellow cards for no reason, in my opinion, sometimes. But it's either here nor there. Either way, I did feel like he looked good. But for this game, will Amrabat necessarily be playing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me show you what I'm actually thinking though. So here is my predicted 11 for this game. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking after the Galatasaray game, I was thinking, you know what? I want Onana to be dropped. But now the more I've calmed down, the more I'm thinking, yeah, that might do more harm than good by completely just dropping him. You know? I think maybe he just, obviously, if he has another howler now tomorrow against Newcastle, then you kind of have to be like, you know what, sit this one out against Chelsea potentially, or but then again, that putting Altai in against Chelsea might be a dumb move. I don't know, but he might need to. We might. Hey, at some point we have to be like Altai, go in, do sign. You know what I'm saying? But that's that would be interesting. But I do think for Nana, yeah, I definitely am still very upset Um, but he's still here, so we have to see what we do after AFCON, or while we do. Honestly, when while he plays for forever, however long Cameroon stays there, um, we'll definitely start to do some AFCON content for sure once AFCON starts in mid-January for sure, 100%. We'll do like Man United player watch maybe, as Amrad will be going. Midge Bree will be going, and as well as Unana, of course. So we'll definitely do some content regards to that. But once he does leave for a couple of games, we will be seeing Altai play. So if Altai does very well, then you could have a conversation and be like, you know what? Maybe we'll start to put a bit more reassurance and a bit more responsibility towards Altai. I think his agent came out after, I think it might have been after that Galatasaray game, where he says that Altai, his goal is to become Man United's number one goalkeeper. So, and I think for me, healthy competition, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And if Onana wants his place to be safe, you gotta show up, brother. You gotta fix up. I was saying that early on when he was you know, playing horribly at the beginning of the season, and then you felt like it kind of turned a new leaf. But then once we take one step forward, I felt like after the Galatasaray game that we took two steps back, which is of course very, very unfortunate. But either way, to make this segment on and on a bit short, not too long, he'll probably start tomorrow. So that's that. Luke Shaw, have him as that left back. I felt Luke Shaw was having a little bit of a like, I felt like he was very good against Everton, but Galatasaray a little bit shaky here and there. But have him as that left back. I do wonder when like Regulon will get a sniff again after Luke Shaw is back. I have no idea. But you know what? It is what it is. I want none of these players to feel like their spot is secure, but some of them definitely do feel that way. Like, let's be honest, Bruno, will he ever be dropped like that? Not really. Not really. Rashi, you know what I'm saying? We have to make these players feel like, you know what, your spot ain't secured, hermano. It ain't. Nah, Habibi. It ain't. But either way, Luke Shaw as the left back, Aaron Bissaka as the right back. I mean, Aaron Bissaka got an assist for Scott McTominay, the third goal that we scored. And all we needed to do was just see the game out. And then we messed up. That really sucked. That really sucked. But hey, that was a very good assist that he got for Scott McTominay's goal, though. So hey, we'll see him. I think center back partnership, like I said earlier, Harry Maguire, aka Maggie, and Victor Lindelöf, aka Vicky. Maggie and Vicky, as I call it, the Maggie and Vicky partnership in the center back. Yes, in that defense. Probably, they'll be there. I think it'll be interesting to see like Alexander Isak, you know, against a Harry Maguire. Go. Interesting. Mm. Midfield, I'm having to be honest. I feel like I didn't really want McTominay. He scored a goal, but I still felt like he was kind of non I don't know. Sometimes I forgot that McTominay was playing. Only time I remember he was there was when he scored. Other than that, I was like, did he play? Did he? Hmm, interesting. Interesting indeed. But he did. So the thing is, though, I think sometimes you got to be a bit more calculated. We do need his physicality with him being tall and strong in this particular sense. We do need it. We do need it. And also the fact like when there's is a maybe counterattack opportunity, then you have him in the box and he has kind of showed up. I don't know how many goals he has so far in all comps, but there are a couple of goals. Let's just say that. He might be our top. I wonder if he's our top goal scorer. He could be joined with he hasn't scored any in the Prem, but still though. We'll see either way. Kobe Maino didn't start against Galatasaray, but he came in. Looked yeah, I felt like he looked good. I think at the end maybe he got a little bit caught off guard, but at the same time, I'm not going to blame him fully for that. I still feel like I think this will be. a good option for putting him in. If you're good enough, you're old enough. And so far, like when it comes to keeping the ball, the kid does that plus more. So I want to have him in that midfield. Bruno, wonderful goal that you had and assist against Gala. Give me a bit more though. I just want the consistency with playing. The thing is, Bruno, when he is able to free roam in that final third, that's kind of when he's really, really good. When you try to tell him to sit fully back to control and dictate the game, dictate the tempo, that's when you're now really going to get the Bruno that we want, if that makes sense. So you got to just figure out, you can't have like a player do every type of role. You got to make sure you do this, you do that, and you do that. But we're going to work as a team. We're going to press as a team, and we're going to defend as a team. Simple. Ganacho scoring back to back. Wonderful, of course, that, I mean, arguably right now, not even, I don't even think arguably, but right now it looks like to be a top contender for goal of the season to win the Puskas Award. So I'm thinking have him again as on that left side. Why not? Rashi, you bring him on that right. It'll be interesting to see. I'm trying to think who plays on that. If he plays on the left, on the right, it will be against Livermento. The thing is, the Livermento might have him on lock. I ain't gonna hold you, but they could be tired though. You never know. But a Ganachi, if we run at a Trippier, could be interesting. Well, you could also, to be honest, Tena could also maybe go with using an Anthony potentially. You never know. So I will not be shocked if he does use Anthony on the right. Um, but if Anthony can just emulate what he did and just keep going, then there's something there. But I still do think that he probably should be going, whether it be a January or by the end of the season. We might need to cash in and be like, you know what, take the loss. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey Lynn hopefully maybe get his first Premier League goal? Sometimes people be getting, everything like, oh, 009 and all that, but like the guy has been joint top goal scorer. I don't know if that's the case potentially now. He might. He's definitely up there amongst the top goal scorers in the Champions League, even though we're not going to be there for much longer. But hey, he's been scoring a lot of goals. Didn't score against Gala, but was close. But hey, it is what it is. But when it comes to the Prem, we still haven't seen a goal nor an assist. There's been moments. He's definitely had a couple of offside goals, you know, disallowed goals for sure. There's been a lot of goals, disallowed goals, but not actual goals. That is another story, of course. So I am wondering. I think against Sheffield, I was thinking, yeah, he'll probably score. Didn't happen. This game, though, I won't be shocked. The thing is, though, I won't be shocked if he does. I hope he can score because I think with Halen, I generally think once he does finally score against, I mean, in the Prem, then I feel like it's gonna open up for him to start scoring more frequently. It's just about getting that first goal, and then you'll see more. That's kind of what you saw with the Champions League. Scored once, then ba 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 ba. You saw a bit more. Even though, unfortunately, those goals, a lot of them, or technically all of those goals that he scored in Champions League in all those games, didn't really lead up for anything because we lost, drop points in all those games. Sadly, but he at least did what he needed to do, which was the job of scoring goals as he is a striker, a forward. Simple. But I think he'll probably start. It could be Martial as well, but I think he'll start this one. Then Martial may be coming at the end as a sub, is what I'm thinking. Lucas, that lineup is weak. I mean, hey, this is kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see. He just says, I agree with you completely. Hey, Maglin. Isak is a baller, and I'm a tad nervous for the Maglin partnership. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I think maybe Maguire could hold up a bit, but with Lindelöf, that can be. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see though. But I've been watching Isak ever since like he used to play for Real Sociedad alongside Martin Erdegaard years back. So I've been on the Isak train for a long time, watching him for Sweden as well. So when Newcastle got him, I was like, yeah. you're getting a good player. You're getting a really good player in Newcastle. So I'm definitely jealous. I think imagine if we had like a Hojlund and an Alexander Isak going together and you switch between those two like that. Obviously for me, Isak would then be like our actual number one striker, but then you have like a because I'm trying to think Isak. How old is Isak? I think he might be 23, 24. Alexander Isak. He's Eritrean by ethnicity. Oh, 24. I was right. 24. So obviously like 4 years older than Halo. So I'm thinking like it'll be a player that you can learn off of. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't be bad at all. But either way, he's now playing for Newcastle and he's doing very well. I think in some years, I will not be shocked if he gets a bigger, no disrespect to Newcastle, but if he gets like a bigger move than Newcastle, playing for like some of the top clubs, whether it be like a Real Madrid or Barcelona or I don't know, another top six club in the Prem, or he plays for Bayern, or he plays for, like AC Milan or something like that. That I will not be shocked. The sky's the limit for Isak. He is incredible. I'm telling you, incredible. It makes me proud of being a fellow East African and a fellow Scandinavian. Okay. Big up Ravi says, can United cope with Newcastle physicality? If you bring the thing is we do have some players that are physicals. That's why I think for this game, I do think that Scott McTominay will probably be a better fit compared to maybe an Amrabat who hasn't really been giving a full set of run of games. So I think that's why I would probably put McTominay in my opinion. Now it will cost United at the tune. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Big up Ben says on paper we should get battered, but it will be the most Manchester United thing ever if we want. That's the thing. That's also because I remember prior to the Galatasaray game, I was thinking, you know what? I probably think um we'll win against Galatasaray, but we lose against Newcastle. Now I'm thinking we might do something. We might do so. I don't think we'll lose. Well, you'll see at the end what I think. Jay Kismet says, "Hope you are cool, sister." Uh, I rather walk alone. I agree. I rather walk alone as well, Jay Kismet. I rather walk alone. What do you believe? But big up. Hope you're doing well. Ben says, just want to point out. I reminder when De Gea was one of our weakest players at start, then he became the strongest and carried us. I'm giving another time. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the thing also though, if we're gonna get a little bit more context, when they first came in as our goalkeeper, the guy was like what 20, 21. He was very young. Unana is 27. Like I'm 28. Yeah, uncle. I don't know why I call him uncle, even though he's younger than me. But either way, auntie, uncle doesn't matter. But fellow, uncle over here, he should be obviously way more established than the hair was at the time. Though the hair came from Atletico Madrid, all that, but still though established, right? The thing is though I am not. I think I'm not gonna lie. There were moments after that game. I was talking to my brother. I was saying, like, you know what? Maybe we need to sell Unan. I don't know. But no, no, no. I'm not saying that. I don't think that. As I calm down, I am a bit more like, okay, give him time, like you're saying, Ben. I do agree with that. But like one more like howler now it'll be like my patient then will be like oof. One more then I'm saying you gotta sit on the bench for a game or two is what I feel, you know. But I did say I believe that he could turn it around, which I think he did, and then we took a step back. But yeah. Big up us and hope you're doing well. SFTFC. Pew 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 pew. Pick up the match channel. Show the match channel some love. Subscribe to the channel. Big up, hope you're doing well. Big up to Newcastle stances. Oh, yep, 24 years old. Yep, yep, yep. Hope you're doing well. Match channel says East African, what country? For me, or are you talking about Alexander Isak? Alexander Isak is from Eritrea. Um, and born and raised. I don't know exactly, but I think he might be born, but at least lives, in grew up in Sweden. While for me, my family is from Somalia, and I'm born and raised here in Norway. So we it's basically like we family. I claim him. I claim him. I claim him. We actually had two Somali, I believe, in the Prem. We had somebody that was, what's his name again? Someone that is half Somali and half English, I think, and then somebody that's actually full Somali who grew up in Norway, actually, who's friends with my dad, who plays for Man City, um, Abdi Salim. I remember the game where he played against Liverpool, and there's a picture of him and Javier Mascherano back in like 2010. Yo, yo. Hopefully, we'll see more Somalis in the Prem. Somebody that could do like hella well. That would be dope. I'd be so proud. But yeah, Newcastle stands as Bruno G will boss your midfield potentially. We have to wait and see. Matchdown says, I walk alone times two. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shadow heart's the only thing that's beating. My shallow heart's, come on. Ooh, yeah. A big up. Yo, Sov, Altai dude, I think it was, will not disappoint if y'all play him. Hey, hopefully not. Hopefully not. I mean, I believe now he's like the number one goalkeeper for Turkey. So we'll see him in the Euro 2024. Will be interesting. The matchup is I'm expecting a good game. Yep. Our form against a top 10 side is not convincing though. It definitely isn't. It's been but the thing is though, there's always a first for everything. So if we want to be able to change the form, to change the performance against the top 10 sides, then we gotta do it. So tomorrow under the lights at St. James's Park. It's a fortress. We all know that. They hardly ever drop points there at all. So the thing is, though, we have to make sure that we show up. Okay? There's an opportunity to do something. We got to show up. So, like I said, midfield, you have Bruno, you have Ganacho on the left, all that. You see, this is how the team is looking like. Um, Still can't believe Isak 110K on Anthony. Oh my God! And then Anthony on 200K. Yo, that's what that was. What the talk of? You rather walk alone and preferring to walk alone, so I decided to reference the Green song Boulevard. I knew that sounded familiar. On a boulevard of broken dreams, and I love that song. Yo, bro, big up. That's a good choice. Good choice. In these empty streets, on a boulevard of broken dreams, I walk alone, I walk. That's mm, love it, love it. Yes, Green Day, big up, big up. So prediction in terms of the score, and do feel free to, of course, give your prediction. Everybody, no matter what team you support, and if you're watching this after it's gone live, comment down below in the comment section your prediction for the game. Do you think that Newcastle will win? Some people think that Newcastle will batter us tomorrow. Could happen. Hey, could happen. Or, no, Llewellyn, you better stop. Nah, you better. Don't get me hyped, Llewellyn. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, or do you think it's going to be a draw? Or can Man United take all the 3 points back to Old Trafford as we. The thing is, though, we're going to be facing Chelsea on Wednesday. Woo! I'm ready. I'm ready. The match says, what will the goalkeeper coach be saying to Nana? Mentality. It'll be interesting. No more mistakes, brother. Get it together. We believe. You got to turn around. You got to fix up. I do need, like, the thing is, don't try to do too much for the Cavs, brother. Simplify your game. Simplify your game. Be focused. Be focused. Newcastle 1-1. Man United. Ooh, a draw. Newcastle to score fast. Okay. Sophia, I've never asked you what player of ours. Can you elaborate? I didn't quite get the comment. But possibly 3-0 or 4-0 it could happen. Okay. I'm gonna say The thing is, though, I don't want to predict the loss, even though that can happen. I'm not gonna hold you, but it will be very Man United. The thing is, though, in the Prem so far, like we are like the informed team, so we are able to get results, even though they're not good performances. We're able to get something out of them. So that's something that we can take, you know, maybe a bit more positive moving into tomorrow's game. But we know St. James's Park, it'll not be easy. And I'm not expecting it to be a wonderful performance. The thing is, though, I did if even though we're not gonna say that Everton, Newcastle are the same, because come on, they're not. But against Everton, I generally was thinking, yeah, it'll be a draw at best. We might lose. And then we ended up with, even though they had a lot of chances, don't get it twisted. On their day, they probably could have maybe won the game, or it could have been a draw. It could have been like 3-3 or something. You never know. You never know. Even though we did win 3-0, got still a clean sheet. But I do think for this game, in my humble opinion, if I'm going to be very honest, I think it's going to be a draw. So I'm going to say 2-2. Goal scorers, I feel Hojlund might score. And then I'm going to say Ganacho probably will score again. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah. And for Newcastle, 100% it'll be Isak scoring. And then I'm going to say my birthday twin, Miguel Almiron. Mm. Ooh, okay. Peter says, I meant who is your favorite player of ours? Oh, okay. So just to kind of to go a bit more deeper into this question, are you saying favorite player for Man United currently in this squad, or just all-time favorite Man United players? Because those are two different answers for me. Then you know what I'm saying? Isak and Fernandez says match channel. Okay. Also, so the following Newcastle players are confirmed out versus Man United. Yeah, I actually did talk about that earlier. But yeah, Tonali, Jacob Murphy, Dan Burn, Callum Wilson, Sean Longstaff, Willock, Barnes, Target, Botman, and Kilo. Kio. Actually, it said the last name earlier, but yeah. Exactly. We did go through the team news for both teams. So that'll be interesting for sure. But yeah, they do have a lot of injuries. We also, of course, still have, injuries ourselves as well. But, you know, there'll definitely be, we're at least a bit lucky with some players coming back, of course. That prediction sounds about right. But Maggie or Scott to score. You know what? Scott could score. Scott could score. Maggie could score as well. Scotty McT, Scotty McSauce. So Elliot Anderson is back. Looks to be. Looks to be that he would be. Yeah, I think. Did I mention that earlier? I think he might be potentially. Um, so yeah, like I said, 2-2. But to be honest, I generally think we could win though. We could. We could also be slapped. The thing is, anything could happen. That's the thing. Under the lights, it'll be interesting. Oh, so you're saying both? Okay, so currently now, I don't even know who's currently my favorite Man United player. Currently, I'm trying to scan all of the players right now. Before De Gea left, it was actually De Gea while I was still here, because I respect goalkeepers. I love goalkeepers. After, I think it would be Casemiro, maybe Sandro Martin potentially. I don't even know now with these players. I feel like I've just been so disappointed with a lot of these players that I'm just like, if we're talking in terms of all time, that is Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, not just Man United, Cristiano Ronaldo is my all-time favorite player for everybody. So yeah, that is Cristiano Ronaldo. And one of the reasons to why I actually started supported Man United back in 2004. Oh my God, we're going into 2024. That'll mean that it's going to be my 20-year anniversary of me loving Man United. Damn. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, hey, Wamby is Wamby. That ain't my favorite. I think Wamby's just like, he minds his own business. Wamby's Wamby, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind him though, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think we're gonna before we go, you know what? I really want to quickly go through some of the games that we're having. Lord have mercy, because it will be difficult. Some of the games that we're having will be mad difficult. Lord have mercy. So, okay. Ooh, the match channel. Let me save that. That's a good question. I'm gonna answer that real quick. But I just wanna go through some of the games. So obviously, okay, so December, Lord, people, it's December. I actually might probably put up my Christmas tree later. I just need to buy some more Christmas ornaments, try to find the field. Should it be green or gold vibe? We'll see. I digress. Either way, Newcastle, of course, tomorrow on the 2nd. And then Wednesday, the 6th of December, we're at OT. Never much love when we go OT. I pray, I pray. That's why I needed one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. Even though this is a Christmas soda, but one more time against Chelsea. So Chelsea are coming to OT on Wednesday. People, I'm not afraid. Clip this. Come at us, Chelsea. I'm not afraid of Chelsea. This might be famous last words, but F it. And then after that, it'll be not this Saturday, obviously, but the Saturday after that, we're facing Bournemouth, also at Old Trafford. And then, Lord have mercy, Bayern at Old Trafford on 12th, which is a Tuesday. And then Sunday the 17th, we're facing Liverpool at Anfield. When Liverpool fans are saying, "Oh, I cannot wait till Man United comes to Anfield. Oh, 7-0, 8-0." Oh my God, hush, hush. I'm not looking forward to that game whatsoever. But it is what it is. What it is, oh, what's up? Every good girl needs a little love. And then we're playing West Ham on the 23rd um, at their ground. And then on the 26th, we're playing Villa at Old Trafford. And then the last game of the year will be on the 30th, so a day before New Year's Eve against Forest away. So there's some games where you're thinking, hey, okay, but there's that not that many. The ones that you will think potentially could be very difficult. Like I ain't gonna like Villa. Even though Villa do struggle away from home, that could be a difficult game. West Ham away will be difficult. Liverpool, I ain't gonna lie. Not that I'm expecting like there's not really many games where I expect defeats and all that, but that game if we get a draw, yo, I'll take that. So that one, Bayern will be difficult, of course, even though they're kind of already through. And then Newcastle. Those are the games that I'm like, yeah. December is a difficult month. December, if we come through that with I don't know, a couple of wins, some draws, I'll take it. Maybe one loss, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Quick prediction on the Spurs City game. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 3-1 City. It's gonna be at the Etihad. So yeah. Hey Seagull, hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Do you think we smashed Chelsea? What do you believe? Yes. Also said that was not all Liverpool fan. That was just Juvrach. Was it though? Hmm. I'll bring receipts. I can't wait for the Chelsea game Wednesday. Matisse have too much. Oh my God, I cannot wait. Do you remember when Bruno skied a penalty against Villa that was mad? Yeah, God. Chelsea difficult. No, I didn't say Chelsea difficult. Let me go back to this question. Any plans for the AFCON and Asia Cup? To be honest, I don't think I will. Maybe we'll do like a final potentially. I haven't done a watch alongs in a while, so we might do like we might do watch alongs again here and there. We'll see. I don't know exactly with the Asian Cup, but for AFCON, I'll definitely do some content there. We'll probably do some match previews. We'll do some match reactions. I wanna focus more on doing some content in relation to like Man United play watch. So we'll focus on, of course, Unana, Hannibal Magebury, and then Arambad. Those three are the ones. I don't think I've forgotten anybody else. There were rumors that Wan-Bissaka potentially have been called up to go to Congo, but I don't know if he's gonna go. I don't know, but Congo might be interested, and I think Congo is in AFCON. So if he then goes, then obviously we'll be doing some content in regards to that. So there will be some player watch for sure. 100% we'll do some AFCON content for sure. So I cannot wait. I'm actually pretty gassed about that. I might have missed your answer to my question. No, I just answered that now. I think we get a result tomorrow. Why is McTominay in your team? He needs to be replaced by Amrabat tomorrow. Newcastle will eat that midfield. The thing is, though, Seagull, this is not exactly what I am saying I want. This is what I'm saying I'm predicting. I'm not a fan of Scott McTominay either, as well. Like, he can score, but he, for most of the games, often do be ghosting. The thing that I'm thinking is because of his physicality, and we do need, tall players. We do need the physicality there. Um, as Newcastle will be bringing the physicality, then an attribute that Scott McTominay does have in terms of the physicality will probably be beneficial, potentially. But Meno needs to start. But I wouldn't mind Amrabat at all, personally. But I'm just thinking, I wouldn't be shocked, and I wouldn't necessarily side eye if Ten Hag ends up playing Scott McTominay. I wouldn't, if I'm going to be honest. We'll have to wait and see, though. We will destroy Newcastle. The thing is, though, I don't know why Scott is saying we. Who are we? You're a Liverpool supporter or Arsenal, one or the other. I know Dortmund, but some of the I don't know. But there's no we unless you change teams. Hmm? Did you? You're not a supporter now? Hmm? Okay, say less. Cause I don't know who we are. Who are we? Who are
Don't
we?
go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I'm not.
Who are we? But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna end it at here. I'll be wait, I support always small teams. That's why okay, pause. I think we win 5-2 tomorrow. Yes, see gold. See gold. If we do, please make sure that you're here for the match because I will be doing a live match reaction tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK. So make sure everybody that you are subscribed, have on the um, notification bell so that you don't miss out. But seriously, Seagull, I need to. If we win, if we slap them a 5, I need to see you in the match reaction in the chat and be like, I told you so. Because there's no way. There's no way. Newcastle is crap. They're not crap. That no, you're not. Well, you're not. Schloss, I don't know if this is a tactic for me to be like you're trying to caught me off guard and catch me off guard and try to make bring receipt clip me or something. You ain't gonna be. Nobody's gonna clip me against Newcastle here. We're not slapping them up. I don't believe that. I would love for it to be the case, but that's not happening. Yes, it is. Yeah, child, that ain't happening, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. We got 3 streams. If you want to know other type of content that's coming up, just check the community tab. I already have it there, but I did add another stream. So of course we have the Napoli versus Inter live match preview where I have fellow Inter fan Arnie who's going to be there. We're going to talk about that upcoming game on Sunday. That's going to be 2 p.m. I remember live, and then we'll have about 6:45 p.m. Um, we're going to be doing a live draw reaction to the UEFA Euro 2024 Cup because I didn't even realize the draw is going to be tomorrow at 5 p.m. I think. Wait, 5 p.m. So we'll be live at 4. Yeah, we'll be live 4:45 p.m. UK. I always forget we're an hour ahead here in Norway, but we'll be live then. And of course, live later tomorrow night to do a reaction for Newcastle United versus Manchester United. Hopefully, my Saturday is not going to be ruined, or technically it'll be my Sunday because please don't ruin my full-on week, United. Don't do that to me. But yeah, that's going to be that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll talk more about that for tomorrow's video. Either way, guys, have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Like the video. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you comment and subscribe and all of the above. Feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. And I'll see you guys then. Love seeing more content. Big up, boss, and I appreciate it. Peter says, bye, Sophia. Let's see what happens tomorrow against Jordan. Yes. Big up everybody that's been here. Big up, big up. And I'll see you guys. Alright?
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.